How are we doing, folks? Welcome back, and the day has arrived. It's round 3 of L-Line Classico, the East Lancs derby, Blackburn Rovers versus Burnley, and that is going to be happening for us right here today. Second to last game of the season. Next up, we have Arsenal and our end of season review, but today it's a focus on the L-Line Classico once again. Since you last joined us, you saw us get beat 3-1 by Manchester United. And then we had one game against Liverpool away from home where it looked like we were holding on pretty well for the longest time. And then out of nowhere, they just start banging the goals in. We actually were in the ascendancy to begin with. And then as soon as they scored their first goal, it just didn't stop. And we ended up losing 4-0 there. But hopefully this game against Burnley is going to be a point where we can turn our fortunes around. We're already survived this season, so hoping that starting next season with some of the transfers we've got coming in, we're going to have a much better go of it next season. We've improved the defence a little bit. We've got some attacking players coming in, but there's a few more people on my list that I'm going to try and acquire between here and the beginning of next season. Now, let's have a quick look at the table. We're currently 14th. We have 2 games left to go. The maximum we can finish with is 47 points. So the highest we can finish in the table at the moment is 12th. We can't drop a place after this game, but if we lose both of the next 2 games, we can quite easily finish 16th, which would be a bit rough. Still a bit of a fight down there for the last relegation spot, but we're clear of that right now. And let's get ourselves into our press conference for the L-Line Classico, shall we? And let's see what people have to ask us. Our last meeting was a draw. What do I make of the chances in this match? I'm pleased with how we prepared and feel confident. They've been playing beyond expectation and find themselves in 10th. Can Burnley take something from Sunday's game? I'm prepared for a very tough fixture, but I know my players and believe in their abilities. Clashes are often heated occasions and tempers will flare. Is it hard to control the players' passions? I don't expect anything like that to happen, but it does rely on the players doing the job expected of them. Yes. Do I ever fear that the intensity and pressure will adversely affect your players? I'm sure we'll receive great backing, and that'll soon do away with any doubts. Yes. Any signs of the pressure getting to me? I'd rather have pressure to succeed than nobody care at all. How do you go about preparing a team? Relish the encounters. Yep. Fact that the added weight of expectations can sometimes cause managers to crack a bit. I don't know or care how he's handling it, frankly. I'm just trying to concentrate on making sure we're prepared. Yes. How will my players respond to disappointment? There's a real determination. How am I likely to set things up in terms of tactics? I'm not giving anything away right now. We've been unlucky for goals, for sure. We've had a few strange own goals. So I'm not going to put too much stock in our defensive record being so poor this season. We've come up with a championship defence and we've managed to survive. That's what's important to me. And we, like I say, we have had a couple of freak own goals. If you've been keeping an eye on the shorts that I've been uploading to this channel, you'll have seen both of them. So I'm hoping now, though, that we won't have any of them this game and that this game is going to be more or less a walk in the park. But Burnley do have some good players. They definitely have some good players. But the Arsenal game coming up is going to be the tough one. We've had three people who are in the top 4 in our last 4 games, which is nuts. But like I say, next season, we should definitely be able to give more of an account of ourselves. Like I say, we've got some good signings coming in. And like I say, I've got a few more tricks up my sleeve to maybe go for. Oh, where did that hiccup come from? Got some long continues coming up still. Dyche, we're just another game. Of course we are. Oh, this Odd-Eye guy looks decent. He's a 19-year-old wonder kid. Ooh, yeah, we might actually add him to our... They don't want to sell him. He's only worth 8 and a bit mil on loan from Tottenham. But I'll add him to my transfer targets and see if we can maybe prize him away. He is currently on loan at Villa. Tottenham don't want to sell him, but we might test their resolve. Who knows? We kind of need a right winger. We don't really have a right winger at the moment. So we kind of need to... I mean, we can play Brereton there. But we kind of need to fill that gap. Survival celebration there. People removed from my shortlist. I think I just need to scout a few of these guys. Juanma Hernandez. 19 years old. Let's give him a scout. Jensen Weir, we'll give him another scout as well. Where all these... Hannibal is currently playing out in Nice. He's on loan, so we'll give him a scout. I doubt they're going to want to sell Hannibal. And Miguel, on loan from Real Madrid there. We've got him as a 74. As a wing-back. He would be a good signing, I think, for sure. But we're not going to go for it just yet. I'll leave him off my shortlist for now, and let's get into this Burnley game. Look at this, right? I've said we're focusing on El Line Clasico, and I'm getting distracted by potential summer transfers already. I'm thinking of the future. Because I know we're not going to have Curtis Jones or Harvey Elliott next season. But like I say, I think we've strengthened in a good enough way. We might have to do a slight formation change to fit everyone in. Or rather, to cover for the holes that are getting left by players leaving. Niambe is fit. Elliott is fit but should be monitored. Brereton, 75 minutes. Danny Ayala's not playing anyway. And Manu Sanchez is still injured. But right, let's get our stuff sorted. So next match only. Opposition instructions. Yep, we'll take them. Higher tempo. Let's do it. We're not changing our formation and we're not bringing Lenihan on. Let's have a look at our team selection. So our lineup for today. Kaminsky with Branthwaite, Machucha, Sviatchenko and Niambe across the back. With Martinez in the holding role. And then Curtis Jones and Evander just in front of him. Armstrong and Elliott on the wings. And Jonas Wind up front. Should be an interesting game. Let's see. I'm hoping that Jonas Wind is on form this game. And I know he's lacking match sharpness, but who knows? This might be the game he turns things around. Especially if he's bought into the hype around the East Lancs derby. The team we're playing against. Pope, Stacey, Iorfa, DeVive, Taylor, Brownhill, Cork, Westwood, McNeil, Wood, and Bupenza, the top scorer in the league so far this season. Yes, yes, and everyone liked that. Show us that you've got what it takes. It's Derby Day. How much do I look forward to taking him on? I personally always look forward to it. They do add something special, yes. Now let's go straight to kick-off here, and let's see if we can give a good account of ourselves this game. As Burnley start the game off, knocking it around in between themselves as Brownhill starts coming forward here. And Branthwaite fouls him. That looked like a clean tackle to me, but the ref obviously disagrees and Brownhill, nothing comes from his set piece. But Brownhill now with another free kick, swinging one in towards Wood, but Branthwaite is there to head it clear, and now Iorfa and Armstrong fighting for it on the wing there. It goes to Cork. And then back into defence again. And then Iorfa sends Wood. Wood in the area. Back to Brownhill. And Brownhill's shot is kept out by Kaminsky and out for a corner. Burnley starting positive today. Starting very positive today. As now Brownhill looks to swing this corner in. Oof, and it was a good header by Cork. And Kaminsky gets there and tips it round the post again. So bringing Buffon in for some competition for Kaminsky has really helped Kaminsky up his game. As Brownhill looks to deliver this one again. But it's only onto Sviatchenko's head and he heads it out for a throw. Now let's see, can we get a Blackburn Rovers attack, please? Yeah, let's close Brownhill down if he's doing a good job. Let's get ready with an encourage for the boys. Go on, boys. Everyone loved the encouragement, except for Harvey Elliott. As Stacey throws that into Brownhill again. Back to Jack Cork. Cork with a lovely delivery up to Bupazenda then. Is that how you say that? Bupenza? Bupazenda? It's Bupenza, isn't it? As that's swung in for Iorfa, but it's headed clear. And now Harvey Elliott is going to race out and get there ahead of Brownhill. But Brownhill manages to win the ball. And it's back to Iorfa. Burnley very positive here today. But Kaminsky has been the saving grace for Blackburn so far. As Taylor looks to take this free kick. Finds Dwight McNeil. McNeil cutting inside now, going on a mazy run towards the area. Plays it back to Westwood. Westwood finds Chris Wood. And it's now with Brownhill again as he enters in. And Kaminsky shows some safe hands there to keep hold of that. Now, can he spring a counter-attack? It looks like no. Half an hour of the game gone. Still 0-0. As we have a throw here at Ryan Niambe. Finds Curtis Jones with, and then it's back with Niambe. He plays a lovely ball infield to Evander. But Evander's got nowhere to go and has to go all the way back to Niambe. And now Martinez tries to find Elliott, but Taylor is there. but it only goes as far as Sviatchenko, and then Niambe can bring Harvey Elliott back into play. Harvey Elliott, though, marshalled by McNeil, and McNeil comes out with the ball. Finds a good ball to Wood infield, and he tries to send Bupenza, and Bupenza is through here. Oh, my word, and he sent Kaminski early, and that was a fantastic finish right there. Burnley have been the positive side so far this game. They deserve that lead, I have to say. As Stacey takes this throw, but only as far as Armstrong, and Armstrong finds Curtis Jones. Armstrong now driving forward. He was dispossessed by Brownhill, but Curtis Jones picked up the loose ball. And now Curtis Jones fighting his way through, ends up playing it back to Martinez, who tries to find Evander, but his pass is a weak one and it's intercepted. Martinez having a poor game here so far. Oof, and there we go, it's headed out there, and Evander goes back to Marshall Cork, but Cork and Brownhill combining there, and then finding a lovely ball through to McNeil, but McNeil shoots wide, and it's a goal kick. Where I'm going to put us in an attacking mentality, I think. And we are going to have to make some changes here, ladies and gentlemen. Show me something else in the second half. Martinez is going to have to come off, but I don't think I have anyone who is... Evander can play there, I guess. So if I bring on Bradley Dack... Yeah, if I bring on Bradley Dack for Martinez, and then throw Evander back there, Bradley Dack can play the box-to-box role, or does he play the Metzala role? He plays the box-to-box role, and Curtis Jones can play the Metzala role. What else have we got? We've got Adam Armstrong not playing well at all, so we're going to bring on Schuer for Armstrong. And hopefully those two subs are gonna sort it for us. Now, what are we like in possession? Higher tempo, yep, slightly shorter passing. Focus play through the middle. Let's take that focus play through the middle off and just play out of defence instead and see if that makes it better for us. And let's go. As Jonas Wind looks to start things off for us by finding Curtis Jones. Now Branthwaite with that long ball forward looking for Wind, but it is headed out for a throw for Blackburn Rovers, which nothing comes of. They've changed their approach and gone more attacking as well, and they're holding their shape when they regain possession. We're going to give the guys some more encouragement. Come on, boys. Do something good for us. Now, Harvey Elliott isn't looking great out on that side, but Niambe finds Bradley Dack, who feeds Elliott. Back to Evander again, and now Dack to Evander again with a lovely ball out towards Branthwaite. Branthwaite swings one in towards Jonas Wind, but it's headed clear by DeVive, but it comes back to Wind, and Nick Pope makes a fantastic save there, and Blackburn Rovers have a corner. 70 minutes gone. Schuer to deliver. Tried to find Elliott, but Cork was there. Schuer plays it to Machucha on the edge of the area. It's back to Schuer, whose cross is blocked by Cork, and Burnley can get it away. We are going to take off Harvey Elliott for Brereton here and see if he can make something happen for us. As Brownhill now coming forward. Easily evades Curtis Jones there, but then Jones dispossesses him and puts it out for a throw after catching up. Good recovery there by Curtis Jones. And now let's see what's going to go on here as Ayorfa tries to deliver it out to McNeil, but Niambe's there. Brings Kaminski into play. Kaminski's got time now to try and find where he wants to go, and he finds Sviatchenko, who plays it long towards Schuer, who nods it onto Wind. Wind beats his man, works his way into the area and shoots inches wide into the side netting. It's unfortunate. Let's go very attacking for the last 3 minutes here and see what we can do as Niambe finds Dack. Back to Niambe. Evander now, finding Bradley Dack one more time, who plays that long ball forward again to Jonas Wind, and Nick Pope gets his hand to it and turns it round, but Wind was offside anyway, so it is a free kick to Burnley. Now we're hoping for Pope to make a mistake here. But no, Pope flings it out to McNeil. McNeil heads it down, and then Throsfelt plays it all the way back to Pope again. But we have a free kick because Bupenza was offside. This is the last move of the game now as Sviatchenko finds Dak. Dak plays it long, looking for Schuer, but the run wasn't happening, and it's played back to Pope. Jonas Wynn presses to close down, but he plays it out to Devive, and now Taylor all the way back to Pope. And Schuer fantastically intercepts that there, but then the final whistle is blown, and Burnley have won 1-0. What a disappointing El Line Clasico, eh? We didn't have much going on at all, really, there. Nothing really happened for us. But I'll tell them I'm not happy with the performance, and hopefully the Arsenal game in the next episode will be a little bit better there. But let's just say, it must really hurt your pride. We're disappointed, but not disheartened. Again, I'm hoping that next season is going to be much better, as we can now only finish 13th maximum. But again, this is better than we were expected to finish, so I can't complain too much. Are we going to have a post-match press conference? Let's see. That win pushes Burnley up to 9th as well, so good season for them. Gakpo looks interesting. He can play any of those positions, it looks like. He's only 23. Ooh, yeah, let's make him a transfer target. Add him to our transfer target shortlist. We can get him for 13.5 million is the most expensive, they think. Ooh, scouting meeting. Let's just select all and acknowledge for now. We can go through that kind of stuff later. Daesh can't hide his delight. Twist, turns, and shock results. Training schedule. More players removed from my shortlist, which we can sort out another time. And now let's see if after one more continue, we've got a post-match press conference. If not, we start looking forward towards the Arsenal game. I doubt there's going to be a post-match press conference now. It's a bit too far for that, isn't it? Yeah, we've got a team meeting to hold, though. So let's see how we're going to do the team meetings. So let's see. Really keen to ensure that our heads don't drop. Things haven't been going our way, but we've got the ability in the squad to change our fortunes. Everyone's like, yeah, we need to book up our ideas and we need to do it soon. Exactly what I wanted, guys. Thank you. Now, hopefully this Arsenal game... Like, look at that morale. It's garbage, isn't it? But hopefully that is going to make our Arsenal game a little bit better. So now let's have a look at the Premier League table here. As you can see, we are in 14th. One game to go. We can drop down to... We could drop all the way down to 17th if goal difference is taken into account as well and the 3 people beneath us win. But we just have the Arsenal game left to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching. Please do consider hitting that subscribe button if you like the video. Give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Review our season for us. And we will see you in the next one for the Arsenal game and the end of season review. As always, though, I have been Deej. You guys have been awesome. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.